Hey, Genesis chapter 23. The death of Sarah. And Sarah was 107 and 20 years old. These were the days of the life of Sarah. And Sarah died in Kirjatharba, the same is Hebron in the land of Canaan. And Abraham came to mourn Sarah and to weep for her. And Abraham stood up from his dead and spake unto the sons of Heth, saying, I am a stranger and a sojourner with you. Give me a possession of a burying place with you, that I may bury my dead out of my sight. And the children of Heth answered Abraham, saying unto him, Hear us, my lord. Thou art a mighty prince among us. In the choice of our burying places, bury thy dead. None of us shall withhold from thee his burying place, but that thou mayest bury thy dead. And Abraham stood up and bowed himself to the people of the land, even to the children of Heth. And he communed with them, saying, If it be your mind that I should bury my dead out of my sight, hear me and entreat me to Ephron the sons of Zohar, that he may give me the cave of Machpelah, which is in the end of his field, for as much money as it is worth, and he shall give it to me for bearing possession of a bearing place amongst you. And Ephron dwelt among the children of Heth and Ephron, and the Hittites answered Abraham in the audience of the children of Heth, even of all that went in at the gate of the city, saying, Nay, my lord, hear me. The field I give thee, and the cave that is therein I give it thee, and in the presence of the sons of my people I give it thee. Bury thy dead. And Abraham bowed down himself before the people of the land, and he spake unto Ephron in the audience of the people of the land, saying, But if thou wilt give it, I pray thee, hear me. I will give I will give thee money for the field, and take it to me, and I will bury my dead there. And Ephron answered Abraham, saying unto him, My lord, hearken unto me. The land is worth 400 shekels of silver. What is that betwixt me and thee? Therefore bury thy dead. And Abraham hearkened unto Ephron, and Abraham weighed to Ephron the silver, which he had named in the audience of the sons of Heth, 400 shekels of silver, current money with the merchant. And the field of Ephron, which was in Machpelah, which was before Mamre, the field and the cave which was therein, and all the trees that were in the field that were in the borders round about were made sure unto Abraham for a possession in the presence of the children of Heth before all went in at the gate of the city. And after this Abraham buried Sarah his wife in the cave in the field of Machpelah before Mamre. The same as Hebron, in the land of Canaan, and the field and the cave that is therein were made sure unto Abraham for possession of a burying place by the sons of Heth. Okay, so that is chapter 3. I'm sorry, 23. Duh. Okay, so just a quick overview of this one. So here we see that Sarah has reached 127 years old and God has called her home. He said, Listen, you done soldiered out here. You have given birth to many, many kings. Many nations will come through your bloodline, and I'm ready for you to come home, and it's time for you to worship me face to face. So God done called Sarah home. Her man over there weeping by the, crying, but luckily he got some people around him with them, the sons of Heth and family around. And he's saying, listen, I know this ain't my area, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm not originally from here, but this area right here is where I would like to bury her because it's close by, in my opinion, because it's close by Mamre, which, as it says, that it was before Mamre, which is where he was, where they both of them were when they found out that Sarah was going to have a son. It's also the same place where Sarah laughed. It's also the same place like where Sarah laughed at God saying that she was gonna have a son or give birth, have a child. It's also the same place where they sat down. Abraham was able to sit down and have a picnic feast with God, and Sarah was there to help prepare it. Like, it's also the place where Abraham built an altar. It's also the place where um, where they dwelt. They dwelt in that land for a while. They dwelt there. They were safe there. And because they were safe there, he built an altar and continued to love and serve God and raise up his children in the way that they should go. Like this, Mamre has been a major place for them. Major place. He had to come back here. Didn't he come back here after not sacrificing his son? Thank God. Come on now. So he said, listen here, I know I'm not from here, but the people was like, listen, you a prince. You're not necessarily from here, but you've been here. You've been here. You know us. We know you. The quality of your character shows up, and we value you so much so that we see you as a prince. You are royalty here because of your character. Okay? And your faith in God. Your faith in God. And we know that God is with you. So yeah, you a prince here. So they done hyped him up, told him, we know you're going through, but listen, we see you still as royalty. We still see you as, this high level, like someone we could look up to, someone, again, that's Holy Spirit led. Like, how could they not acknowledge that, right? So they was like, you ain't even got to pay. Brother man was like, hey, you ain't even got to pay. Abraham was like, no. His friend, because that Ephraim. And he was like, no, Abraham was like, listen, thank you so much for being willing, but because I can't, and I appreciate you letting me do this, I want to make sure I pay you. Get your money's worth, man. Listen, I'm going to keep, this is land right here, okay? It's only so much of God's green earth to go around. I'm just saying. He said, let me go ahead and own this right here. Let me go ahead and buy this up off of you and keep this in my bloodline forever. I appreciate you for just giving it to me or being willing to. That says a lot about you. That's very telling. But because I care about you, you can't walk away with nothing. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I don't know how to do that. So he paid him out. His 400. That's what it had say. Yeah, it's like 400 shekels of silver. 400. That's a lot of money. I should have did the translation to see how much that amounts to. But I think we did something similar a few chapters back where I think it was like, was it like 3 or 6,000, somewhere between like 3 and 6,000, I think, for one silver like stock. Like owning silver stock, I think was like $3,000 to $6,000. So something like, so he paid times. No, I think it was 40,000. However much it was Sarah, Rachel, Rebecca. Rebecca was the one that got the money. Rebecca was the one that was like, bro, there goes some silver, and it was $40,000 worth of silver. Y'all do the math and figure it out. You can figure it out. But point is, he paid him, and I love that they had that there for him. That he was in a place where he was supported by friends, because I don't know if that's something that's discussed much in that chapter, but he was in a place where he was supported during his time of grieving. And even the Bible says that you'll be comforted. So thank God that he was in, the right place, where God had continued to be protecting him or close by, that land, he always knew he was covered. He always knew he was covered. Is there anything else that we need to go over? Yeah, that's it. That's basically it. Abraham bought land. I just want y'all to know that while it was a burial site, he bought a burial site that many of his family were buried in. So he bought him some plots. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. But all right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. That one was really easy, not much to dive into much. We can just continue on and on and on about how the quality of people are that he has around him, and even continue to speak on the quality of his character, because again, he had people there that were with him while he was grieving. And not only was he grieving, and they were there for him, but they also said, listen, you don't even got to come out of pocket, bro. You don't even got to come out of pocket at this time, because I understand this is difficult. It's a difficult time, and I don't want you to have to suffer anything, So, I think what we can take away from this the most is definitely the quality of the people of that land. and then also the quality of the character of Abraham. All right, see y'all in the next one.